Going into the NBA All-Star break, the Toronto Raptors are the hottest team in the association. The defending NBA champs are 15-1 over their last 16 games, and their rotation features one of the best yet underrated rookies in the league.
Oh! Terence Davis!
Terence Davis was actually a better football player in high school than a basketball player. It's a story almost all Ole Miss and Toronto fans have heard by now, but in case you don't know it, TD was a 6-foot, 200-pound wide receiver for the South Haven Chargers in South Haven, Mississippi, who had all the tools to play high-level college football. But he chose basketball instead, and early on, it actually seemed like the wrong choice. TD struggled to get on the court as a freshman for the Rebels, but by his junior season, he led the team in points, setting up a stellar senior campaign that saw Davis receive all SEC honors.
Davis off the steal, again Sponge, and he slammed it home! Oh my goodness!
TD led Ole Miss to the NCAA tournament in his final year in Oxford using strong defense, great rebounding, and an improved three-point percentage that sort of got him on the NBA's radar, but not really. Davis had to prove himself in multiple pre-draft invitationals to even secure a spot in the NBA draft combine. But TD used each step to boost his draft stock, even being projected as a late first-rounder in some mock drafts. But draft night came and went, and Davis wasn't selected. He actually told NBA teams he didn't want to be drafted in the second round because he didn't want a two-way contract that would require him to play in the G League and never really guarantee him a spot on an NBA roster. Instead, Davis took a huge leap of faith. He chose to play for the Denver Nuggets in the Summer League and decided he would ball out so hard that a team would have to give him a guaranteed NBA contract. And boy, did he manifest that goal. In his first Summer League game with the Nuggets, TD went off for 22 points. And the very next day, the Toronto Raptors offered him a guaranteed one-year contract along with a team option for a second season. It's one of the most risky yet rewarding moves by a player, and he was actually motivated by Fred VanVleet, who's now his teammate in Toronto. After the 2019 draft ended, Davis retweeted this video of VanVleet giving a speech after the 2016 draft.
I had a chance to get drafted, but they were talking about putting me in the D-League for 2 to 3 years, slaving away for $20,000 a year, $10,000 a year. Turning those down, I bet on myself.
It's funny how things work out. In the NBA, Davis has been better than anyone except for Davis could have predicted. He's a much better shooter than he was in college, he's extremely athletic at the rim, and he's still a solid defender. He's emerged as one of the best rookies in the league, yet he wasn't selected to play in this year's NBA Rising Stars Challenge during All-Star Weekend. But this is how TD responded to that snub.
It's a pretty special event, but I really play in the playoffs,
Davis is obviously used to flying under the radar at this point, but statistically, he shouldn't be going under the radar. Davis is second to only Zion Williamson in player impact plus-minus this season, and that measures a player's impact on winning. It's one of the most used and respected all-encompassing basketball stats. He actually leads all rookies in that category who have played a minimum of 500 minutes. Zion has only played a minimum of 243, to be exact. TD is also the Raptors' second best three-point shooter at 41.9% this season, and he's actually playing his best ball right now. In the month of February, pre-All-Star break, Davis has 83 points. That's third in total points for a rookie behind only Zion and Grizzlies point guard Ja Morant. TD also leads all rookies in three-pointers made over that same span with 18. His best performance of his NBA career came on February 2nd when he came off the bench to drop 31 points in a win over Chicago, going 6 of 7 from downtown.
Davis is feeling it! On fire! South Haven representing!
Terence Davis bet on himself, and it totally worked. He chose basketball over football knowing it would be a challenge, and it's one that he's not only embraced, but owned. I mean, he deserves to be in the Rising Stars Challenge, playing alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. But if TD has his way, the Rising Stars Challenge is nothing compared to the success that's coming his way. For the Ole Miss Spirit, I'm Sudu Says.